How do you write content for your affiliate site, especially product reviews, when you don't own the product and you have no idea what it looks or feels like or any of the details? I'm gonna give you 4 ideas that will help you write content for product reviews for products that you don't actually own. Before we get to the 4 tips on writing reviews for products that you don't actually own, leave a comment below. Let me know your tips. And remember, some of the best discussion and ideas are from the viewers just like you, so be sure you read some of the comments and leave some yourself. So let's get to the 4 tips right now. Number 1, I hope this one's obvious, but I'll mention it anyway. Go to the Amazon product details page. Normally they have a nice little bullet section and they kind of go over the high level features and maybe some of the benefits. And if you're lucky, if it's a good product and a company that's actually trying to do a good job copywriting on that product page, they'll have a few paragraphs. They'll have different sections maybe broken out so you can actually use that as a guide on how you describe the product as well. Now, you can't copy directly any of that stuff, and you shouldn't copy that. It would be sort of like duplicate content, and it wouldn't rank that well if you copied it. But if you take that as, the first step and then rewrite that in your own words, put in your own commentary, that's a great way to, get your first cut at a product review when you don't own the product. Number 2, and this may be one of the best places to get information, is the manufacturer's website. Any of the products on Amazon will usually have a website associated with the manufacturer, especially when it's like a bigger brand. Maybe they have a line of products and they will have like a lot of information on their website. So you could go head to their website and see what they have. Now, sometimes there won't be very much information that's different from the Amazon product page. So what do you do in that case? Well, a lot of products, most products have some sort of a user manual. And at this point, almost everything is available as a PDF from the manufacturer, and you can literally download the full manual and there's tons of information in there. It's so helpful to go through, and there's a couple really cool things in a user manual. So one thing, there's just a ton of content. So I'm looking at my camera here. It's a Canon Rebel T7i, and the manual for it is like this thick. There's tons of details and a great user guide just overall. It's like a very long blog post, if you could imagine that. Now, you can't copy that either, but you can, again, sort of absorb the information, put in your own words. So that's great. 3 things that are really good. So 1, there's a ton of information. Number 2, it's organized in a logical format. It's gone through like a lot of editing. A lot of people worked really hard on any manual that you're looking at. So it's probably in the right order. And the 3rd thing is there's often a troubleshooting section where you can find issues that people have. You can see common questions, and those are awesome too. Again, you have to put everything in your own words, but you can use those troubleshooting and frequently asked questions sections in manuals, and it's a great source of ideas for your content. The 3rd way, we're going back to Amazon. We're gonna check out the reviews that Amazon has. Now, here's the deal. You cannot copy the reviews from Amazon, all right? So don't do that. You can't try and figure out a loophole, like don't take an image, don't take a screenshot and then put that on your site. That's also not cool. This is against the operating agreement with Amazon. So don't do that. However, what you can do is read the information and sort of put it all together. Again, put it in your own words. And as long as you're not quoting directly or copying the reviews, you can read it as a source of information. Again, as long as you put this stuff in your own words, you're going to be in good shape. So my recommendation is to go read, at least 5 reviews that are, say 5-star, 3-star, and 1-star, right? So read a few of the pros and a few of the negative reviews out there, and you'll get an idea about what's really great about a product and the issues that some people have, all right? So if you go read several of those, you'll be able to sort of see themes and you'll see trends across those. And at that point, you'll be able to write it in a unique way, so you won't get into any trouble with copying reviews or anything with Amazon. And at that point, you're actually providing good information because you're curating all these reviews and you're putting it into hopefully more easily understandable review, right? So I like to put that sort of in the user impression section of my reviews. If you're not familiar with the perfect Amazon review template, you can go to nichesiteproject.com and click on Start Here. And there's a big sort of template that you'll find there. So if you hunt around, I'll put a link directly for you in the description. But the point is, if you go read user reviews, that's a great way. And of course, Amazon has tons of user reviews, very easy to find for the specific product. And a lot of times, a product that's sold often, then you'll find several, dozens, maybe hundreds or even thousands of reviews that you could skim and read over. Number 4, this is the last recommendation, go to forums, all right? It depends on the niche, but if you look at DSLRs, for example, and then look for forums on the topic, a lot of times you'll find long threads that have people with the product, people that have questions, people that have issues. And if you look at forums, you'll see sometimes stickies where there's a lot of information, maybe even about a particular camera in our example, since I'm just looking at the camera right now. So if you go to forums, you can get a lot of information from a wide breadth of experience levels, and a lot of times you'll find a ton of content. I know one of the forums that I looked at a bunch back in the day, I'm a home brewer, and there is a homebrew talk forum, and there are thousands of people that just write thousands and thousands of words, all for free. So there's a great amount of information. And again, you can see the questions that people ask as follow-ups to other questions and answers. So forums are a great place to find information. Now, homebrew, like beer homebrewing, came up at a time when forums online were really popular. Nowadays, if it's like a newer topic, maybe it's a Facebook group that you have to go to. And again, may have to search through some threads and kind of navigate your way through. But if you join a Facebook group, again, there's tons of information, just like forums, and you could extract that information, put it into your own words, and use it as part of the reviews on your website. Again, as long as you're putting this stuff in your own words. So those are the 4 things you could do to write a review about a product that you actually don't own. You go to the Amazon product page. You can go to the manufacturer's website and check it out. You can also check out the user manual. You can go to the reviews on Amazon, and you can check out forums and other review type websites, maybe even Facebook groups, to get more information about products. So if you have any tips, please leave them in the comments below. And I'm Doug Cunnington. I'm the founder of Niche Site Project. I talk about affiliate marketing, project management, productivity. And if you're new to the channel, have a look at some of the other videos. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Thanks.